Hello everybody, we are back here with some more dramatical murder. Yet again, I forgot the brew. Meaningless notifications. I get these notifications on my phone and I know nobody's texting me. Hold on. I gotta do the camera thing really quickly. So just give me a seckaroo. There we go. Hair is looking better than it was yesterday. So that's a good thing. Anyway, let's get right into the video, people. Let's not waste no more time. The last video, we got confirmed that Clear is an android. And we saw his two counterparts, two other androids that look like him. So I wonder if there's... Okay, I'm blanking out right now. And, you know, he's like, I don't even care. You're my master. I don't give a darn. Or whatever, something like that. Let's get to it. My feelings on that matter haven't changed. Even now that I remember what I am, those two said I was a broken, but I don't care. Also, yesterday I was banned on Roblox. Why? Because I was trying to enlighten people about mpreg.
Huh?
Yup, they banned me for a day, but I get unbanned in 3 hours. But that's still really lame. mpreg never hurt nobody. Like, come on, dude.
だから、僕はあなたを騙すようなことは一切していません。もちろん、これからも。
I've never tried to trick you. I'm not trying now.
それだけは。どうか信じてください。
If I can convince you to believe anything, please believe that. Yo, bro, you don't gotta convince me. I know you're cool. Like, dang. With a sorrowful echo, his last few words vanished into the rain. I find myself clutching the front of my jacket. It hurts to see him like that. Also, if you hear a baby in the background, it's because my niece is over, so I'm just letting y'all know that. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't shocked to hear that Clear was created by Toei. Clear's fears are not unfounded. The thought that he might be deceiving me has crossed my mind. But no, I can't believe that. If there's any part of this story I doubt, it's that he's artificial at all. He just looks so human, standing there in the rain, spilling his guts to me.
クリア。お前バカだな。
Clear. You're so stupid.
マスタ
ー。お前、俺がそんな薄情なやつだと思ってるのかよ。
Do you really think that I'm that heartless? Clear frowns, biting his lip. Then, as if struck by sudden inspiration, he rummaged through his pockets. After a moment, he pulls out an umbrella.
うわっ。
雨に濡れると風邪をひきます。マスター。
You'll catch cold, master. So what is up with the two moles here? The other androids don't have it, but him. I have to laugh a little. It's just so like him. He opens the umbrella and offers it to me. Even now, he's still thinking of me first. He really is the Clear I know.
僕、あなたがマスターで本当に良かったです。ありがとうございます。
Okay. I'm so happy you're my master. Thank you. Thank you so much.
大げさだな。
It's really not that big a deal.
嘘偽りのない気持ちです。
I'm gonna tell you how I feel.
あんまりはっきり言われると照れるな。
It's kind of embarrassing though.
あ、そうだ。
Alright. Clear rummages around in his pockets again.
マスク、マスク。
Where's my mask? He comes out with his gas mask. How does those pockets even work? While I marvel at this mystery, Clear looks me straight in the eye.
マスター。あ、いえ、
Master? Never mind. Clear looks away.
どうした？
What's wrong?
もう一つだけお願いがあったことを思い出しました。いいでしょうか。
I swear to God, if it's about life or something, I'm gonna be mad. I just remembered one other thing I wanted to ask you. Do you mind?
うん。
Go ahead.
僕、さっきついマスターの名前を呼んでしまったのですが。
I used your name earlier.
え
He did? Was it when he was talking with those others? I didn't notice at all the situation being what it was.
もう一度名前を呼んでもいいですか。マスターではなく名前を。
Would you mind if I use your name one more time? Your real name, not Master? No, not at all, bro. Literally, go ahead. That's literally... Hasn't Alba been saying that's what he wants to be referred as this entire time he's talked to you?
いいえ。呼ばせてください。
Oh, no, let me rephrase. Please, Master, let me say your name. His words remind me of the conversation he had with Ren and Glitter. Clear argued that it was only natural to call his master Master. He couldn't understand why Ren calls me by my name. But now that very same Clear is asking to use my name. This is a pretty big deal, right? If Clear is recognizing me not as his master, but as Alba, that means...
ダメですか。
That means what? That means what? Is that a no?
全然
Of
ダメじ
course
ゃな
you
い。
can.
本当に？
Really? Yes, bro. Go ahead.
うん。
Yeah.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you. Clear looks me right in the eye and slowly brings his face close to mine.
青葉さん、好きです。
Huh. You don't think it's a little bit too soon? Whew. Okay, I guess we're doing this.
な
My eyes go wide at the unexpected confession.
お前何言って。
What do you think you were...
すみません。でも自然と言いたくなったんです。それが僕の今の気持ちだと。
I'm
そう思い
sorry.
ました。
It just came out. Because I think that's how I feel right now. A shadow falls over my eyes as Clear finishes speaking, and then I feel something soft against my lap. Oh, wow. Okay. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah. This is what I'm talking about.
Huh?
Okay. It's probably only a few seconds at most, but it feels like ages before Clear pulls his lips away. Sighs spill from my...
キスしてしまいました。
I kissed you, yeah, man, I saw. Clear whispers nervously. Something about this simple statement makes me feel painfully shy.
そういうこと言うなっつの。
That.
すみません。
I'm sorry.
謝らなくていいから。
You don't need to apologize.
はい。
Okay. We speak in whispers, unable to look each other in the eye. I'm pretty surprised he kissed me, but the most shocking thing was his declaration of love. You know, one thing that's always confused me is like, what do you do after you've had your first kiss with someone? Like, do you just talk like everything's normal? Like, hey, that was pretty awesome. You want to do it again or something? You know, like, what do you do after you have your first kiss? Because I've never had mine. I feel like it's just one of those awkward things where it's like, that was nice. Yeah, it was. You feel what I'm saying? Like, what do you do after?
なあ、俺も聞いていいか？
Hey, mind I ask you something too?
はい。
さっきの好きって、あれ、どういう意味なんだ？
When you said you loved me, what exactly did you mean by that?
あれは
I meant. Clear pauses for a moment and shifts his eyes to my face.
大切な人としてって意味です。
I meant you are someone who means a lot to me.
マスターとして？
As your master?
それもありますが、青葉さんという一人の人間としてという意味合いの方が強いです。
Well, that too, but more than that, you mean a lot to me as a person, as you.
守りたい人、失いたくない人、かけがえのない人、
I want to
ずっ
keep you.
とそばにいたい人、
My bad, Clear. I'm not
そん
interrupt.
な気持ちを込めています。
Talk your stuff, bro. I want to keep you safe. I never want to lose you. I want to be with you forever. That's what I meant.
そうか。
Ooh, can y'all see that? Got Alba blushing. Maybe I should keep like my webcam like right here or something. I don't know. Put it back here for now. We'll find a better place for it eventually. I'm getting more and more embarrassed. Clear's confusion took me off guard, but confession took me off guard, but I guess to him, using my name carries every bit as much weight. To be honest, I'm not really sure how I feel about Clear yet, but oddly enough, I can't say I hated it. When he kissed me and told me he loved me. He looks terribly anxious, though still uncertain of my feelings. I reach out to gently stroke his hair.
ありがとな。
Thank you. Clear's face softens into a
こち
smile.
らこそ、そばに置いてもらえるだけで嬉しいのに、
No,
本当にありがとうございます。
thank you. I'm happy just to be with you. His sincerity makes my heart ache. Clear expects nothing from me. He just wanted to convey his love, nothing more. But something about that makes me kind of sad. It makes me want to give him something in return. Hmm? 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 You know? Letter V? Huh? Just saying. Hey, I'm just putting it in the air. It begins with V, ends with Y. And I think there's a IR in between there somewhere. With a G and an N and maybe a T. But I can't find the words. I'm still not sure how I feel. So instead of words, I answer with a hug. Aww. Clear tenses up at first before leaning hesitantly into me. He's warm where our bodies touch, just as warm as any human being. So what if he's a machine? That doesn't matter. Yeah, I mean, as long as he, you know, as long as he got a thing and a hole, ain't no thing to it. The rain is begging to let up a bit.
も
Oh, beginning.
う大丈夫そうですね。
We should be okay now. Clear closes the umbrella.
そうだな。
Looks like it. An awkward tension fills the air. We find ourselves staring at our shoes. Just then my coil beats. I have a message. Invitation. Platinum Jail.
招待状？
Another invitation? This time it's an invitation to Oval Tower? What? Yo, are we approaching the end of the game right now?
タワーへ招待って。
Oval Tower.
罠でしょうね。
Must be one of
Toei.
Toei's traps. Clear expression has turned serious.
さっきの彼らが僕のことを報告したんでしょ
Those two must have reported back.
青葉、行くのか？
Alba, are you going? We gotta go, right? It's probably a trap like Clear said. Those two must have told Toei about my voice. I mean, Toei has known about Scrap for ages, but now he knows exactly how Scrap works. He'll want to get his hands on me as soon as possible. But that doesn't matter. The fact is I need to get to Toei too. In which case might it not make sense to walk up? In which case might it not make sense to walk right into his trap? Whether we take the bait or not is all over if Toei gets to hold his celebration.
行ってみよ
Let's check it out.
う。罠かもしれないけど、逆に言えば東映に会うチャンスでもある。
Maybe it is a trap, but either way, it's a chance to get at to Toei.
わかった。
Understood.
レンさん、大丈夫です。僕が必ず青葉さんを守りますから。
Don't worry, Ren. I'll keep Alba safe. Clear confidently thumps a fist against his chest. Right.
そうだな。
何ですか今の沈黙は。
What was that pause?
気にするな。
Don't worry about it.
それじゃ、行くぞ。
Alright, let's go.
はい。
Clear staggers, clutching his arm, the same arm that was sparking earlier.
大丈夫か？
Are you okay?
すみません。
I'm sorry.
大丈夫です。
I'm alright,
行き
let's
ましょう。
go.
辛くなったらすぐ言えよ。
Let me know if it gets worse. Let me know if it gets worse, okay?
はい。
Okay. I'm worried about Clear, but we need to get going. We start toward the tower. Oval Tower rises above us, gleaming brilliantly at the center of this unending night. It's beautiful, almost eerily so. We stand before the entrance to the tower, taking in its splendor, and then we approach together. Here it is. Guards are stationed at the
通
entryway.
行証及び招待状を認証モニターへかざしてください。
Please show your invitation to the authentication screen. Open the invitation on my curl and hold it up to the screen by the entrance.
認証しました。ようこそオーバルタワーへ。
Confirmed. Welcome to
どう
Oval
ぞご覧くださ
Tower.
い。
Please proceed. The entrance opens softly. This is it. From this point forward, we're firmly in Toei's grasp. Claire and I exchange a look and step inside. So I'm guessing this is the end game? I assume? I assume so. The tower's interior matches its exterior, all white. The floors and walls and ceilings are polished to a mirror finish, giving it a cold, clinical feel. I've heard the tower has some areas that are open to the public, but there aren't any guests around. I can hear footsteps, so there must be guards on patrol. We make our way down the lengthy hallway amidst suffocating calm. After walking for a bit, we see an elevator ahead of us. Two guards are standing by it. We approach.
招待状には最上階まで来るようにって書いてある。
The invitation says to go to the top floor.
最上階には東映の執務室があるんです。
That's where Toei office is.
ますます嫌な匂いがしてきたな。
I really don't like the sound of that. The guards stare coldly at us as we board the elevator. What I want to know is how different is the other routes? I know you go to different areas within Platinum Jail with the other routes. I want to know like just how different it is. It's probably obviously really different because they're whole other characters. I want to see that though. We might do that, but I don't know if I'll post that. I might not post it, but I might stream it. I press the button for the top floor. Slowly the elevator begins to ascend. Clear leans against the wall of the elevator, panting. I can sense the pain on his face.
苦しいのか？
Does it hurt?
大丈夫です。少し休めば問題ありません。
I'm fine. It'll go away if I rest for a while.
でも
But
大丈夫です。それより先に進まないと。
I'm fine. We need to keep going. I remember the sparks flying out of Claire's arm. Is he really okay? An awkward silence hangs between us as the elevator slows to a stop. The door opens. It's nothing like the ground floor. There. What? It's nothing like the ground floor. There was that. Okay, whatever. There was at least some decor to welcome guests, but this floor is utterly featureless.
ここに東映がいるのか？
This is where Toei is?
いえ、ここは研究エリアです。東映の執務室へ向かうエレベーターはこのエリアの奥にありますが、ここから先は一般人は入れません。
No, this is the research area. There's an elevator to the Toei's office in the back. This area is typically off limits to visitors.
その招待状があればおそらく大丈夫でしょ
But that invitation should get us through.
研究エリア
Research area.
ここで研究をしてるのか
This is where they experiment on people.
はいですがここはその一端だと思います。東映の研究施設は本土にもありますから。
Yes, but this is only one of his labs. Toei has facilities on the mainland as well. We proceed down the empty hall, tension building all the while. Eventually, we reach a door. There's a screen next to the door. I present my invitation.
認証しました。お通りください。
Confirm, please proceed. This is it, people. We are going to meet Toei face to face. And we're gonna give him some of this. A fistful of justice. When that door opens, I see another elevator at the end of the
あ
hall.
のエレベーターで最上階へ行けるんだな
I'm guessing that's the elevator that goes to Toei's office?
はい
Yes. Here it is, people. The final act? I don't know. Is this the end? I don't know. The elevator soon reaches its destination and opens its doors. This floor is different from the research area. A bright red door stands directly in front of us. We walk up to it and enter. What if Toei is Alba's dad? Nah, no way. We step into the cavernous space. There he is. Toei in the flesh. 3 men are standing at its center. One is Toei. The other 2 are Clear's copies. I wonder if Toei does, I wonder if, Toei be doing, 3-player games with them. So that's Toei. It's my first time seeing him in the flesh. On TV, he comes across as the perfect gentleman, but he doesn't have me fooled. He may dress nice and all, but his eyes are cold, piercing like the eyes of a hawk.
よく来たね。製造番号 R22054。今はクリアだったかな？それから君は青葉くんだね。
I'm glad you came, R2E054. Or is it clear now? And you must be Alba. He knows my name? Those 2 must have told him.
報告は受けているよ。クリアは君をマスターだと認識しているようだね。
I've seen the reports. It appears that Clear has recognized you as his master.
さて、どうして私が青葉くんと、それからクリアをここへ招いたかだが、まずクリアのことから話そう。
Now I'm sure you're wondering why I invited you and Clear, of course. To answer that, we should start with your friend. Always gave shifts to Clear. Clear does not look happy.
クリアはね、R2E タイプの欠陥品として廃棄処分した個体の一つだ。
Clear is what we call an R2E unit, but he was defective, so we disposed of him. I knew he was a defect.
廃棄処分
Disposed of him.
そうだ。
Ooh.
だが処分を担当している男が何を血迷ったかクリアを持ち去った。
Indeed, however, the man in charge of his disposal must have lost his mind. He took Clear and ran.
その男はクリアを改造して個体識別番号を変え、こちら側に発見されないようにクリアの顔を隠し、自分が死ぬまで一緒に生活していた。
He modified Clear, deactivating his transponder and concealing his face so we couldn't find him. The man lived with Clear until his death. Clear's grandpa.
まるでクリアが本物の息子であるかのようにね。彼は身寄りもなく、独身の高齢者だったから寂しかったのかもしれないが。
He treated Clear like a son. Perhaps it was simply an act of lonely desperation. He was old and had no children of his own. Toei must be talking about Clear's grandpa. That explains the gas mask and the rule against showing his face.
クリアは欠陥品である上に、マスターが青葉くんだと誤認している。さらに、
Clear
仲
now,
間である彼らに逆らった。
Fear now recognizes you as his master. He has even gone so far to fight his fellow R2E units. Yeah? And what about it, Mr. T? Toei glances at the two standing behind him.
自分のマスターは私ではなく青葉くんだとそう言ったそうだね。その話を聞いて私はクリアに興味が湧いた。
When I heard that you claimed Alba as your master, I must admit it piqued my interest.
本来どの個体もマスターは私だとインプットされているはずだがクリアはそれを否定してまで誤認した内容を優先した。
I am each unit's master by default. Yet somehow you defied that program in order to prioritize a misunderstanding.
なぜそのような認識になったのか実に興味深い。
Why did you choose Alba of all people? Now that is the truly intriguing question.
クリア
Kira takes a step forward, his eyes still focused on Toei.
あなたにお聞きしたいことがあります。
There's something I want to ask you.
ほう
Ooh. Toei's eyes narrow with curiosity and he
言
nods.
ってごらん。
By all means, ask.
本来のマスターだというあなたにお聞きします。教えてください。
As my proper master, I thought you would be the one to answer this question. Please tell me.
僕たちが実際に人間になることは可能なのですか？
If it's possible for us to become humans. Can they transfer minds into a human body?
人間に
Human. Toei grins, clearly amused.
それは生身の人間になりたいという意味で受け取っていいのかな？
Am I to assume you mean in the physical sense?
はい。
Yes.
面白いね。機械が人間になりたいと。
Huh, fascinating. A machine that wants to be human. Maybe he wants to be human for he could... Alba. Because he's probably just smooth down there, you know? It's probably just straight smooth.
答えはノーだ。それはお前自身が一番よく知っていることだろう。
The answer is
お前
no.
は機械だ。人間にはなれない。
The answer is no, of course. But you knew that, didn't you? You're a machine. You can't become human.
じゃあ、あなたはどうして僕たちを人間そっくりに作ったんですか？
Then why did you make me, us, look so human?
これは驚いたな。機械が自分の存在理由に疑問を持つなんて実に興味深い。
Now that's even more surprising. A machine questioning its purpose? Most intriguing.
答えてください。
Please answer the question.
簡単なことだ。その方が都合がいいからだよ。私はね、お前たちをゆくゆくは人々の生活の中に送り出すつもりでいる。
The answer is simple. You're more useful that way. You see, the plan is to integrate you into human society. So why make them all look the same? Like, at some point, people would... Oh, well, I guess... No, they was... No. Wait, I guess if he controls their mind, I guess, whatever.
人間のふりをして人の生活に溶け込み、周りを永続的に操る。お前たちが人間とそっくりな理由はそのためだ。
I can speak now? Thank you. You will blend seamlessly into their communities, all the while controlling them with your voice. Your appearance was designed to facilitate that.
もっと開発が進めば、年齢や顔、身長や体型なども多種多様に揃えることができるだろう。
As the project continues, we will of course produce a variety of models, all the better to spread them across the world.
つまり 僕たちは人間に限りなく似ているけれど、扱いとしてはただの道具だということですね。
In other words, you may look exactly like humans, but you still treat us as tools.
そう取られても仕方がないだろう。私としてはお前たちを大事な子供のように思っている。
I suppose I can't blame you if that's how you see it. For my part, I think of you as my children.
だが代わりはいくらでもある。
Children who can be replaced, that is. Okay, I
だから
don't... Okay.
正確にはお前たちという存在を大事に思っているという方が正しいかもしれないな。私の計画にはお前たちが必要だからね。
Perhaps it is more accurate to say that I clearly care about you all as a whole because you are necessary to my plan.
それではもう一つ、僕の本当のマスターにお聞きします。
Then I have another question for you as my real master.
マスターは自分は今どうして生きているのだと思いますか？
Why are you alive? That's the same question he asked me before.
どうして生きているのか。
The meaning of life, huh? I mean,
私にとって生きることとはゲームだ。人生という壮大なボードに乗った運命との賭けだ。
To me, life is a game. The only game, a grand board where we wager it all against the whims of fate.
私の信念が正しければ、この先どんなトラブルに見舞われようとも、最後には必ず私の望む結果が得られるだろう。
If my convictions are true, then no matter what obstacle I face, I know that I will get what I want in the end.
だがもしどこかで挫折したときは、私が運命との賭けに敗れたということになる。
If
そ
instead I
の
fail,
駆け引きを命が尽きるまで楽しむ。
if instead I fail, then so be it. I did not meet the test of fate. To play this game is my greatest joy. I will continue for as long as I draw breath.
それが生きるということだ。
That is what it means to be alive. And we will end it there. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day or night or whatever time you're watching this. Goodbye.